Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So today I am here to plan out the week of November 6th. I am so sorry for being completely MIA last week. We had a lot going on. We had a kid home with strep throat. We recently moved the office over to our home. We had a custom script sale, a washi, tape grab box situation. So we've had our hands full. On top of that, we've also been working on the 2024 kits and like all the reformats and all the budget stuff for our Humble Beginnings budget planner. So we've had our hands full, but I do, even if I don't post it, I still budget, I still plan. So I figured I'd really quickly show you this past week. A lot going on. Macy got strep throat and we finally figured that out on Thursday, but she missed a lot of school and there's a lot of just like throwing up and not feeling well and just very weird stuff going on in our house. But again, we've been getting we've had a lot going on in terms of like getting stickers ready. We've also been working on our bedroom. We've been wanting to like redo our bedroom for some time. Both girls kind of had like a makeover when we moved into our home. We've been here for a little over a year and our bedroom has not had anything done to it. So we got a new bed and we ordered new like sheets and throws and all that type of stuff. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get ready for this week. So I'm gonna be using kit 164. This is a coffee kit, which is honestly kind of perfect. So I'm gonna be using this, and I just want to quickly say that all of the January and 2024 kits will be available on Friday. I'll mark it in my planner, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So in 2 days, on Thursday, there will be a new release video where I go through all of the kits and the designs that are offered. I may even do like a separate video where I show you guys the stuff for the Humble Beginning budget planner, because I feel like that's kind of also something that I want to walk through like very detailed, but just kind of keep an eye out for that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think I'm gonna start by putting in my date covers, and I think what I want to do is use this washi up at the top. I love this washi. And then I'm going to use these special date covers that go along with kits that don't have a like a clip art selection. I think it's so cute and I loved how it turned out for the, like, I think I did it a couple weeks ago with kit 162. So yeah, I'm super excited. All of these kits that you guys are gonna see are still available in the shop if you're wanting to pick them up. These are the November kits and they will be available until the end of November. They obviously get discounted at a certain point, so once they're discounted, we no longer stock them. So if it's something that you want to pick up, I definitely recommend doing that. So besides sick kids and moving and redoing bedrooms and all of that, we've just been like super busy. And honestly guys, I'm not going to lie, with Macy being sick, it has been very, very stressful. She's a pretty easygoing kid when it comes to being sick. Like I feel like nothing, like it's not like a lot of crying or anything. Like with a typical baby, you have that a lot. You know, she's old enough that she can communicate what is happening and what is hurting and what's going on. But she had a very high fever for a lot of days, and that's just not common with my kids. Like I feel like my kids normally get sick and they are like bounce back so fast, and I'm like, oh man, like, and then, you know, me and Jason get it and we're out for days and we're like, how are they, like, how were they playing around and like doing all this stuff? Like they normally are not affected at all by being sick. And so Macy being so wiped out, like it just really got me nervous. I'm like, what is happening? Like this is not like my kid to not be like feeling well. And like she fell asleep on the couch one time, which is definitely not like Macy. Mila's done that, but Macy never. So I was just really worried about her. And then finally I was like, okay, that's it. Like I don't care if I'm being dramatic. I don't care if we go there and they say it's absolutely nothing. Like, we have to take her in. I did like give her a COVID test because I know that people have been saying that has been going around again. And it's strange because she had a fever for so many days, and I feel like, again, my kids really don't get fevers like that. Like, they never really have fevers for that long. So it just got me really nervous. And when I took her in, the doctor was super nice about it. She's like, yeah, it's not really common to have a fever for that long. So that's kind of odd. And they did a flu test, and then they did a strep test, and it came back, everything came back negative. But then they looked in her throat and they're like, yep, she has the one type of strep that you can only get tested by like a test that gets sent in. So they did another strep test, which of course Macy was not happy about. So we haven't gotten those results, but I guess she had like the symptoms, like the signs of it when they looked at her throat. So she's on antibiotics and she is doing a ton better. So I'm guessing that that is what it was. But man, did I feel so bad, because I'm like, I probably should have taken her in way sooner. But the thing is, like, I had no idea that it was strep. Like, she did mention her throat hurting at one point, but then she like kind of stopped mentioning it, and I was like, oh, like, what's going on? What hurts? And she really didn't say her throat again. So I'm like, okay, well, the throat was probably just like, you know, the start of whatever it was. And for us, I feel like what happens is you get sick and like your throat starts hurting, then you get a runny nose, and I just kind of thought it was part of that. But then once they told me it was strep, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I should have taken her in way sooner. And you know, the doctor was so great. They're like, nope, you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. But of course, like, the mom in me was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I should have known. So it was just kind of scary. That's like the part about being a parent. Like, I love my kids so much. I would do anything for them. I kind of joke with them all the time, because Mila does this thing where she says, I love you the most. And I'm like, it's not possible. Like, moms and dads love their kids more than anything. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you won't know until you have your own kids. Typical mom thing to say, right? But I say it because I think it's true. And it's just kind of funny at this point, because I feel like I love my kids more than anything, but it's super scary being a parent because of stuff like this. It's like, you're expected to like keep this little person alive, and sometimes like you don't know. Like, I remember there was this one time where Jason got appendicitis, and it was right, like, we were pregnant with Macy, and Jason was like, I'm not going, I don't want to go to the doctor, like, I'll just wait. And he was feeling horrible the entire day. And finally I was like, Jason, you have to go. Like, I think you have appendicitis. And I legit had to call his mom. I had to call his mom to get him to go, because he did not want to go that bad. And I mean, luckily he went, because they did say that if he would not have gone, that it would have been really bad. Like, it probably would have burst. And you guys know this probably, but you know, Jason has a heart condition, and he has like a valve replacement. So him like having all of that in his body would not have been good for him. It's great that he got everything resolved when he did. So yeah, not the most fun situation, but what was I gonna say? I guess the hard part is sometimes you just don't know what you need, like what you're supposed to do. And I know, like, as parents and stuff, like, you think that you need to know everything, and sometimes you just don't know, and that stinks to not know what you're supposed to be doing and all of that, but it's all good. Macy is good now. I'm very much relieved that that we figured it out, and she's on antibiotics and she's doing way better, so that's great news. Okay, so I'm putting together my sidebar and I wanted to try something new using these stickers because these are completely new stickers that I haven't been able to play around with, so I'm excited about it, obviously. So I'm trying to think of like how I want to mark stuff. I really like this guy, but I just don't know if I could like use that to write something. Unless I like layered them. And like wrote the book in. I'm just trying to like, I want to use as much of these as possible because they're so cute. Ooh, okay, I think I like that. It's kind of like a cool look down there and I can just like write my book right here. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so in terms of videos, I'm just gonna put in like Monday will be my November plan with me. Tuesday will be my regular plan with me. Wednesday, I'm hoping to do my November budget. And then Thursday will be my January release video. In terms of items that need a, I think I'm gonna wait for both Erin's and for this week, just because there's nothing specific that I know that needs to happen, and I may get some of this stuff done this weekend. Like I need to follow up on my security deposit for the office, and I need to reschedule my dermatologist appointment, which will have to happen on Monday because it's already too late to do that. And then the kids' activities, I'm just gonna wait to like fill those in. I like to kind of add those in after the fact. I love how this turned out though. The only thing that I have to say is these worked out really well with my sidebar because it covers up the dates and I didn't have to white anything out. The one thing that I have to say is I normally have way more space for a to-do list. So that's one thing that's kind of a bummer, is having some of these things here definitely limits what I'm able to do, but we'll make it work for the time being. I love how this is turning out though. Isn't that so cute? Okay. Okay, so let's figure out what needs to happen. So Macy has practice, and then she has practice on Friday as well. And Mila has gymnastics. So let's go ahead and put in practice first. I have some cheer stickers that I can use for that. I think I'm just gonna use practice. And then she has it on 3 days this week, which is kind of odd, because they have like lots of competitions and things going on. So I think I may just use these stickers and I'll write in the times. So this is gonna be 5 to 7, 5 to 7, and I think this one's just 5 to 6. I think it's a really short practice. 5 to 6, yep. 5 to 6. I'm gonna put PM. All right, I like how this is looking. So we'll put it in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We also need to put carpooling in. Carpooling has been super weird because Macy's been sick. So I feel so bad because like we have not been driving the kids at all. It's just like, you know, part of it, I get it, but it just like stinks, you know, because I feel like because we have this relationship with the other mom that, like, you know, she kind of depends on us to be doing stuff, and it like honestly just doesn't make a ton of sense to like bring her kids to school and expose them. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird situation. So I have carpool stickers, and I think I may, oops, don't put that on. I think I may do 2 different colors. I might put the greens up at the top, or maybe at the bottom, and then I may do the light pinks up at top, because I don't have the same color, and I kind of want to use some of the green. So I think I'm gonna put the green at the bottom-ish, and then put the like pinkish color up at the top, just to like mix up the colors a little bit. I normally want it to be like very matchy, but I want to use some of the other colors, so we're gonna go with it. Oops, my thing is there. Okay, and then we have new releases, and Mimi has gymnastics, and then we are going to dinner with my mom on Sunday. So let's do, so Macy has nothing on Saturday, which is very different than normal. So I think what I'm gonna do is grab the gymnastics sticker and I'm gonna put that on this guy. And she has gymnastics at 10:30. So I'm gonna layer it here. I know that looks a little weird. I wanna use some of the boxes, but I have a feeling that we'll have more going on during the weekend. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and you know, we'll figure it out from there. And then I need to put in church. I'm hoping, I say this every single week, but I'm hoping that we actually make it to church, because we have not gone in a long time, and I know they're doing some really fun stuff. Like I know they're doing something for the moms and daughters, and I'm like, oh, if we were around, we would have known about it and could have planned for it. I just don't know if we'll be able to do it because of Macy's cheer, and I feel like that's like an ongoing thing at this point. I think I mentioned this in a different video, but Macy actually qualified for state during their first competition. So she has a couple other competitions, and I think it's just like a lot of practice and just good exposure to being at competitions and how that all works. But a lot of what they're doing now is just preparing for those, and I think we're gonna go until the end of December with competitions, and then she'll be done with cheer, and at that point she's gonna switch to tumbling, and it's tumbling meant for cheer so that she can learn flips and all the fun stuff. So that will be super duper exciting. Okay, so other things going on. We have new releases going up on Friday. I have a new release sticker, but I also have these stickers here, which are the current month's freebie. So just keep in mind going forward, this is gonna be like a going forward type of situation. If you want the stickers that go along, if you want the freebies going forward, you will need to use the, you'll need to use the link that we always post everywhere. Like I feel like there's a lot of stuff on, why am I blanking? On Facebook, because Facebook's easy to do that. I also have a link saved in my stories on, like on my, I think it's called stories. I don't know. There's always links also on Instagram and in every single one of my videos, I have a link, and all those links, basically what happens is when you click on it, it does nothing for you specifically, but it tells Etsy that you are shopping because of whatever I'm providing, whatever link I'm providing. So whether that be on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, it's saying like, okay, Sarah brought this person to the shop, and so they give me a credit towards the fees that I have to pay for each sale. So when I'm looking at it as a shop owner, I can see every single person who shops with my link. So it's a nice way for all of us shop owners that are a little bit more established to get like a little bit more money back from Etsy and to lower those fees. At some point we may come up with an idea to like put together a website, but for now it's going to be on Etsy. And so if you want the freebie, you'll have to shop using that link to get the freebie. It's just a good reminder for everyone to use those links. Again, it really doesn't change anything on your end. It's just clicking a button, but it makes my life so much easier. And it helps me keep my stickers lower and offer sales and things like that, because if my costs are going up, then, you know, eventually at some point you have to pass that on to the customers in some form. So anyway, that is a little bit about that. Hopefully it's not getting too dark in here. Let's see what else I am missing. Practice. I don't think we're gonna do girls' night. Gymnastics. I have my mom's dinner on Sunday. So let's see how I want to mark that. I think I'm gonna use this cute little present, and I kind of want to use this one. I'm like obsessed with this print. So we're actually going to go at 4. Super excited about this. I don't get to go to dinner just like me and my family very often, but when I do, it's always super fun. So I'm excited about it. I'm wondering if I should... I think I'm actually gonna switch this because I'm guessing that this is gonna be a longer dinner, and I think it makes more sense to use a big box for it. So I'm just gonna do this. 4 p.m. We're gonna take her out for dinner. It's gonna be super exciting. But yeah, I think because I'll probably have to drive by my sister's, and we'll probably have like a longer dinner. So I think it makes the most sense to like use a full box for that. I normally use all of these boxes, but I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. Like I don't want to. So I don't think I'm going to. But I'm trying to think of like what else I want to do, because I have like laundry day that I need to put in. I think that might be where I leave it. I'm not going to put in boxes this time. I want to try to not use boxes for once and like just see how I'm able to utilize it, because I feel like I'm so used to doing it that way. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully this is not too boring. I love how that looks. Like how cute is that with the January new release? Like so cute. I will definitely show you guys how this turns out. I'm trying to be better about posting spreads and stuff, so I'll try and do that. But that is it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love this kit. Make sure to pick it up. Kit 164, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight.